All right, welcome back to Everything at Random. It's your lovely host Jonathan, JR, as most of you know me as, and today we're gonna get into something I still haven't fully figured out. Forgot I had to put that music in the background. Um, when when to tell the truth, when to shut the fuck up, and how not to mess up my own life in the process. You know what I mean? Like because let's be real, like we all been on both sides of this shit. I've lied when I didn't have to. I've been too honest when I should have kept my mouth shut. And now I'm sitting here wondering which version of me made the biggest mess. Like, I know you're thinking about the same thing. And I want you to really put those questions in your mind because if you had told the truth back then, like back in the day, would life look different now? Would you have made the same fucking choices? Would you be in the same place with the same people? Would you be somebody, completely different? Like the friendships, the relationships, the situationships, they may have ended sooner or may have lasted a lot longer. And now I'm learning more about honesty. Sometimes I'm realizing me being honest, am I burning bridges just to just say like, hey, I'm keeping it real. At least I'm being honest. And it's where's the balance? Like I'm trying to figure out where's my balance. When do I stop lying just to keep the peace? When do I realize that being too honest might just be another form of self-sabotage? You know what I mean? And that's what we're going to get into. That's what I'm going to get into. And I want you to really fucking think about these things because the small lies that turn into like big regrets, like it's a real thing. Like I used to think lies are harmless. Like, yeah, I mean, a little lie here and there are harmless. It's not going to hurt nobody. Nobody's dying. You know what I mean? It's okay. But the truth is, lies have a way of growing legs and running faster than you can catch up to. Like I've lied in relationships. We all lie in relationships about small shit too. What I wanted, what I needed, what I was feeling. And instead of just telling the truth and letting us figure it out together, I let the lie live long enough for everything to come fucking crashing down. You know what I mean? Like turning into like a big mess. Like I lied in friendships and I said I was okay when things wasn't. Like I acted like I was fine when I wasn't and I let shit slide that I shouldn't have. And guess what? Those friendships ended anyway. And here's the thing about lying. Sometimes we plant seeds. A lie is planting a seed that we never intend to fucking water. We say shit in the moment thinking that it'll disappear, but and then instead it just grows roots. That lie that I avoid to avoid a fight sometimes becomes the foundation of the relationship. That excuse why you couldn't show up, now your family and friends believe that shit. And you got to keep up the act all the fucking time. That I'll always be here shit that will, you know what I mean? That we tell people that we care for, that will always be there for you. When you were just saying, yeah, I'll always be there for you. Bullshit. Because you were making promises that you knew you couldn't keep because you didn't even want to be there. If I had told the truth back in the day, it would have been nothing. If any one of us told the truth back then, it would have been nothing. A conversation, a moment of discomfort, and life would have moved on as it always does. Because I avoided the truth and it turned into a whole fucking disaster. And now I'm wondering how life would have looked if I would have been honest in the fucking start. You know what I mean? But when does honesty feel like a curse? Sometimes, like, I feel like honesty is a curse. Now that I'm trying to be honest, trying to be more open about what's on my mind, sometimes I come off as a dick. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't like that. No, I don't think this is working. This is not for me. This is not what I signed up for. And suddenly, like, you become too blunt. You're cold. You're not the same person. And people say they want honesty until you give it to them. And guess what? Because the truth is, they don't want honesty. They want comfort. Some people just want to hear some nice shit. They want sugar coated stuff. They don't want to hear, I don't love you the way you love me. I don't see the friendship lasting. I don't think I'm where I'm supposed to be in life. And that's some hard truths that sometimes you have to hit for yourself. Because the truth forces people to face shit. Shit, it made me face shit that I don't want to face. Like, and now that I'm starting to be brutally honest, I see it happening to me. I don't even want to admit to myself that some of the choices I made weren't really choices. They were me being scared to tell the truth. If I had told the truth back then, I would have never had lived a lie now. You know what I mean? Some of us still are living these lies. If I had just said what I really wanted instead of what I thought people wanted to hear, life would look different. I might have never left. I might have never came back. I might have never wasted time in places I didn't belong with people I didn't really love, chasing shit I didn't really want. Now I'm here trying to rebuild, and I'm learning to be more honest without destroying everything in my path. And it's hard because realizing something, honesty without self-awareness is fucking reckless. And lying out of fear is just a slow motion of self-destruction. I'm trying to find a balance. I think we all need to find a better balance with it. Where do we draw the line between protecting someone's feelings and protecting our own future? That's the real question. So I'm going to wrap it up. Here's the thing. Lying is easy. It's the shortcut. It's the escape hatch to the things that buys us time until it runs out. The truth, that shit is harder. It is uncomfortable as a motherfucker. It shakes the foundation of everything you built. Because what if the life you built was never even yours to begin with? What if it was just that lie that you've been telling the whole time? But let me ask you this. Would you rather lose a little now or lose yourself completely later? Because the truth doesn't just disappear because you ignore it. It sits there. It's rotting. It's festering. It's waiting to come out. Somebody used to say, oh, it'll come to the light. It always comes to the light. And one day, when you least expect it, it comes crashing through the door. It could be somebody going through your phone. It could be you leaving something open. Like it comes in like a wrecking ball or leaves like a wrecking ball. And it reminds you should have been more honest from the start. Some of your friends find out from other people, or your family finds out from your friends or your loved ones while you're like right there in the moment. So maybe you're listening to this and you're standing at a crossroads right now. You're debating whether to tell someone how you really feel, whether to finally admit to yourself that you're not happy, whether to stop pretending you're okay with shit that's been eating you alive. And I can't tell you what to do. I can't, because I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, it's hard. But I can tell you this. I lived on both sides of this, and the only one of them lets you sleep at night. It's not the one where you bite your tongue to make others feel comfortable. So the next time you feel like keeping a lie alive just to keep peace, ask yourself this: do you really want to be at war with yourself just so someone else can be comfortable around you? Because I did that shit for way too long. I'd rather be the villain in someone else's story than a fucking prisoner in my own. So that's it. That's all I got. Like, subscribe, you know, take this however the fuck you want to take it. And if this episode made you feel some type of way of like some of the stuff that you're being honest about and burning bridges, or you're keeping up that lie, that means you needed to hear this. All right. So I'll catch you in the next one. Be safe out there and stop holding back and tell people how you really feel. Stop being scared of what other people might think or how they receive you. You know what I mean? I think as long as you're being honest with yourself, that moment of discomfort is only going to last for a little bit. And I'd rather it last for that moment than last for the rest of your life. And then you're sitting there wondering what life would have been like if you would have just told the truth. Because I know I am.